Hello, Oracles. Oracle Tim here from Oracle Investments. Well, one of my questions has been answered. What is the Fed going to do about inflation? We got that answer yesterday. The market loved it. The market rallied. After hours, we did well. And pre-market, we are doing well again. My next question for clarity is, when is Elon going to sell next? Now, for all of my long-term investors out there, this question really doesn't matter because we're holding long-term. If anything, we just are curious as to when he will sell again so we can buy some more at a cheaper price and have it grow even more in the long term. However, others out there are looking for maybe a better entry point. The long-term conviction isn't completely there yet, so they are still looking for a better price to get in at. And, some people, most people out there now are like, we know what happens when Elon sells. The stock comes down about 5 to 6%, and then it rebounds a little bit. So why would you buy in now when you can buy in when he's done selling? That is a very wise move if you want to go that way. And so for those of you who do track that and are looking for a better entry point, knowing when he's going to sell next is important. The reason I say that is because if he sells today or tomorrow, we might see the stock dip back down that 5 to 6% into the low 900s, low to mid 900 range. Seeing as we're pushing almost $1,000 again pre-market. Now don't forget, $1,000 was a super strong support for us for a while during all of this selling. So, will we break it? And I don't know, that'll be determined today. If Elon sells today, I don't think we will break it. If he sells tomorrow, we might break 1,000 today and then come back down tomorrow. And if he sells today or tomorrow, another question that gets answered, at least for me, is that means that he will most likely finish the last 4 of his sales before the end of the year. That's important because when you start going into the new year, that's when a lot of people, all the funds that are out there, okay, tax time is done. And some people at that point will take some of the winners that they have had in the early part of the year and they'll sell them off for profits. And then they'll start getting into the stocks that they want to hold for the entire year. That could be Tesla. So if Elon finishes his selling this year, then early in January, we could see a lot of heavy buying coming in. And so if you are waiting for that entry point to get into Tesla, I would definitely pay attention to his sales because most likely his last sale will be the moment where the stock really starts to turn around. That will be your last moment to get a great price because after that, I think the price is going to go up extremely fast, especially running into Q4 earnings, running into the roadmap. And after that, we might not see the price dip under $1,000 again. One of the things I like to look at when I'm, trying to get my questions answered is subtleties. What are Elon's tweets looking like? How is he responding to things? How is he answering questions? And if you haven't seen it on Twitter, him just obliterating Senator Warren about her comments about him not paying taxes. He's responded with, I'm going to be paying more taxes this year than anyone else in human history. And, with that, it's like, all right, even if he doesn't finish his sales this year, that's still going to hold true. But part of that makes me think that he is going to finish his sales this year. If that is the case, that means that these last 4 sales will be compressed into a smaller time frame than what we had seen. And if it's in a smaller time frame, and there's less people out there looking to buy and more people waiting until he is finished selling, we might see a lot of heavier downward pressure on the stock due to his sales. So we might actually see the price come closer to 900 if he does compress these sales closer together. Let me know in the comments if you are looking for an entry point for Tesla or if you're just waiting for Elon to be finished selling and what you think the price will be when he is finished selling. I think depending on timing, if he gets the sales all in the next couple of weeks, we might see it fill that gap as we had talked about. But with the macro environment, if it continues to rally, We might not. We might visit the 900s a little bit more. I don't know if we'll break under 900. But either way, I think these times here, we have a few weeks left of some good buying opportunities for those of you who are looking to get in. And of course, I will definitely keep you guys updated with all of his sales, so we'll know when these are done, so that you guys will know when you can actually get in and enter. I know many of you took advantage of the opportunity yesterday morning where we had it was like peak uncertainty and fear and doubt going on in the markets right before the Fed Reserve came out with their decision as to what they were going to do with interest rates and tapering. So that was the peak time to buy, and many of you took advantage of that opportunity. So congratulations to all of you who did that. If we see those numbers again, that might just be the next couple of weeks because of Elon's sales timing. Otherwise, I will keep you guys posted as to what's going on. And I'm also going to be putting together my updated 2022 forecast for Tesla stock. And as of right now, with the information we have, what I think the stock is going to do and how it will trade over the next year, I try to do that every quarter just to kind of give myself an idea of how much do I want to have in cash reserves, how much do I want to put into Tesla at the moment, just better buying opportunities. I still follow my plan of dollar cost averaging because I work 11-hour days. I don't have time to sit there and watch the stock all day long like I would love to be able to. So my plans are, I put in $10 a day, and I will be increasing that because that's how convicted I am with Tesla. But I put $10 every single day, and then for every percent that Tesla stock dips, I will add another $10. And I know you guys around the world, I've talked to many of you, and we will be discussing the best opportunities and places for you guys to be able to trade stocks here in the US. So if you don't have the ability to do fractional buying, I try to keep you guys updated with, maybe some of the best buying opportunities. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm tracking the charts. I can see some things that are going on to give you guys some ideas as to when you can get in. Realistically though, if you're going to be getting into Tesla, you should be doing it as a long-term investment unless you're a day trader or doing some options. And if that is the case, then right now is the best time to buy. It is awesome. You're going to hold it 10 years. Think to yourself, where do you think Tesla is going to be in 5 years and 10 years? I've got a full forecast and that I've written out in a couple of videos as well. If you want to go back and check those out, as my potential exponential growth series. And you can see what my price targets are there. So you'll understand what the stock could be. So if you're looking at right now, it's like, oh, do I want to buy at 950? Do I want to buy at 1,000? Well, if you're holding it for 10 years, and in 10 years the stock's going to be worth $15,000, do you really care if you buy in at 950 or 1,000? No. At that point, you're not going to care. You're not even going to notice. But the way that Tesla trades is it usually has these 21-day euphoric rallies. It just runs like crazy, and I think we're going to be coming into one of those very soon. So we do have these couple of weeks of buying opportunity left, and then I think we're going to go on a torrent run between January, Q4 earnings, hitting that roadmap, and then we'll see what happens after that. Let me know in the comments below, do you think we are going to close over $1,000 today? Or do you think that we were going to see this little bit of a rally that we saw yesterday afternoon fall, maybe Elon sells, and we dip down back to 940 or 950? Thank you all so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please do so down below. Sign yourself up for notifications. I am on Twitter as well if you want to follow me there. The link is down in the description. Otherwise, I will see you guys all later. Have a great one.